So, good morning, early morning. My name is Valentine, the creator of Live to Make History. Can you believe I spent £32 on a haircut? So if I decided to get my beard off, as you can see, if I decided to get the beard off and just keep the goatee and the mustache, given 2016 to 2019, Calvin, if you know, you know. And I was charged £32 just for a fade, as you can see. The fade, oh, back gains. Anyway, the fade goes, I'm not sure if you can see, is it clear? The fade goes all the way around. And I was charged £32. Just deepen it now. Everything's increasing. Inflation's crazy. If you're in London, would you spend £32 on a haircut? Just realistically think about it. Would you spend £32 on a haircut? Because I think that's crazy. Bear in mind, my usual barber I go to, long story short, I couldn't make him because he's outside London. So I had to go to the imposter, place to get my haircut. And they charged me £32. 32 British pounds. You know how long it takes the average worker like us to make £32? It's crazy. Like, I didn't even make a scene. I just thought to myself, whoa, £32 for this, that in 2 days time, 3 days time, my hair's gonna start growing back. £32. Like, growing up, it was £5, £4. Anyway, I'm just like, whoa. I can't believe I actually spent £32 on a freaking haircut. Never again. Never again. That's why you start learning from YouTube and start being more independent. You just use it as a motivation for yourself. Just becoming more independent with yourself. And treat yourself how to do stuff yourself, like trimming your hair. £32 just for a haircut. It's gonna last for 2-3 days. Anyway, let's continue to make history. Why I really made this video is just to talk about, real quickly, mental health. Mental health is real. Mental health is real. Let me give you one quick example. You need to understand that you only live for you. You have one space in time in this life. And I keep saying the same thing, but you need to understand, start living for you. Make your health a priority. Health is truly wealth. One thing I want you to do, like today, it just hit me. Love your own space. Love your own company. Respect yourself. Even take yourself out. Like, I took myself out today. Like, I went to the cinema to watch a horror movie, and it's like, you start to value yourself. You start to see things when you actually take yourself out. Oh, I'll never go on a meal alone. Take yourself out. Go out and eat alone. Go out to the cinema alone. Do an activity by yourself. Start loving your own company. Too many people are desperate to get into relationships. Too many people are desperate to just be with other people. Be with yourself. I'm saying this speaking to you. Love your company. Grow within yourself. Once you understand yourself fully and respect yourself fully, nobody in this world can bring you down. Nobody can say X, Y, and Z. This is why a lot of relationships, friendships, whatever you want to call it, don't last, because you don't understand yourself. You're not true within yourself. When you're true within yourself, an outsider saying this, that to you is never going to impact you. This is why I keep saying mental health is real. You need to understand yourself. If you're not happy within yourself, your thoughts are not happy within yourself, you cannot progress. Understand, health is truly wealth. Like, for example, I was in the cinema today and I kind of zoned out to myself and I said to myself, this is it. You're loving yourself. You're understanding yourself. You're not hoping on anybody. I just want to say one thing real quickly, just speaking to understanding yourself, your whole as one. I always tell myself the same thing. If it wasn't for the gym, if I wasn't exercising, I would be depressed. I'm not even joking. As I'm speaking through this camera, as I'm speaking through this lens, if I was not training in the gym, I would be depressed. Too many thoughts in my mind. They say when you're young and you're in your 20s, it's your best time. Yes, it's your best time to your life, but it's also not your best time to your life because you're still learning. You're still trying to find yourself. You're still trying to grow. You're still trying to adapt. and you're always going to compare yourself to other people even though we don't want to. You start seeing social media's ruin the self-esteem for so many people this generation. Social media, again, for the back people who didn't hear, has ruined the self-esteem for so many people in this generation. I have to be totally honest. You're not where you want to be. So much thoughts going into your mind. It's crazy. Like I'm saying this now. If it wasn't for the gym, I would be depressed because I've got so much dark thoughts and so much thoughts that's in my mind. I thought, let me just bring it out to the camera like this. It's just so much thoughts that go into my mind day in, day out. Like I'm just not happy. I'm just physically, people say, yeah, you've got a good body, but it doesn't matter if I've got a body, I'm not physically happy. And there's dark times that I go through sometimes. And it's just seeing stuff as well. Like, this is the time in our life where you want your parents to be relaxing. You want to be looking after them, but sometimes some circumstances you can't fully do that. It's just small stuff like that. It does affect you. So I'm trying to say, I would be depressed right now if I wasn't for training. Going into the gym allows me to just really just express myself. This is why I like to train. Like, today is my last. Like, this is my last workout. Like, I might die. I might not see tomorrow, because it allows me to all that fuel, all that energy that's inside me. Like I release it in the gym. I just release it and I let go. Hence why I leave it in the gym. Like it's a really good way just to express yourself. So I always tell people, find what you like, but try and stick to health at the same time. Like, I know you're going through something in life, but you have to express it. You got to release that energy. It's bottled up inside. It's like a burp. It needs to come out. Do you know what I mean? Your bowels are tight. When you need to fart, let it out. Same thing with the gym. If it wasn't for the gym, I can't even describe it. I don't know where I would be right now. I don't know where I would be, because just speaking to you, the gym has just, I don't even have to even describe it, because when I'm in the gym sometimes I tell myself, imagine I wasn't here in this gym. I'd be depressed, I would have grey hair, I don't know where I'd be. The gym has literally allowed me to really express myself, really release tension. You know, obviously when you train as well, you release endorphins, your hormones, everything, so much positive things happen when you start elevating your heart rate, you start exercising. You know, improving bone density, bone health, your muscle mass increases, there's so much stuff. But I'm trying to say, if you haven't found, if you're depressed or you're down or you're lonely, first of all, understand to love you. Take yourself out. You owe it to you. Take yourself out, but you only understand this as you start to get older. Start cutting people out that are just not, you know, forfeited to be in your life. Cut them out. Understand you and respect yourself, and then understand how you can continue to keep living in that health, in that wealth state, because you only live once. Find your why. I know it's hard, easier said than done, but even if you haven't found your why, try and find ways to love yourself. As you see inside here, you need to understand and love this, because when you elevate and you start living for you, everything changes. So as I keep saying, I just have to pause and just think about it, what the gym has actually done for me, mentally, physically. It's just amazing what things can actually do, and it brings people together as well. I know you may not want to see it's just another gym video, but the gym has actually changed me, and it's actually saved me. So what I want to say is, love you, be the person you want to be. You owe it to you. We only have one space in time. Let's continue to go out there. Let's continue to live. Let's continue to live to make history. Why? Because you and we only have one space in time. We have one life. Honestly. We honestly have one space in time. Let's continue to crush, and of course, you owe it to you. Love you, love yourself, and be the change you've always wanted to see. That's it.